I'm going to start this video off with a question. About how long now have we WWE fans been putting up and swallowing the pill and taking the dick up the ass when it comes to this family-friendly parental guidance bullshit? If there's anyone out there who can answer me this question, answer me that question. How long have we been putting up with this shit? Week after week after fucking week. And yet, if you can answer me that question, then maybe you can answer me this next question. Why, in the name of Jesus Christ, do we continue to come back week after week after week, month after month after month, year after year after year? Why do we keep coming back, watching their product, buying their merchandise, paying asinine amounts of money for their pay-per-views? Why do we do this? I really don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know how anyone with a mental capacity, any mental capacity at all, could find any entertainment. Any slice of shit. I don't know how anyone could find any piece of entertainment out of the product, the current product of World Wrestling Entertainment, the product that has been shoved up our asses every single week since 2008. After the Great American Bash 2008, the WWE decided we're going to go PG. All of our shows are going to be TV PG. There won't be the rules for the PG, the official rules, because believe it or not, there are official rules and regulations for the PG WWE. Those rules consist of there can be no blood, no sexual references, no sexual jokes or innuendos, no language, and no excessive violence or threats of excessive violence. So I'm sure most of you can recall a time in WWE, a point where a superstar has said to another superstar, "You're a dead man," or "This will be the end of you." That would fall under the category of a threat of excessive violence. Now, I'm here to tell you, I'm making this video. I didn't even plan on making a video about this, talking about anything like this. I didn't even know if I was going to make a video today. But I have to make this video. I have to. Because I'm telling you right now that I am no longer a WWE fan. I am done. I'm not watching their products anymore. I'm not spending my money on their trash. I'm not putting another penny of my money in that white trash piece of shit Vince McMahon's pocket, or his cunt wife. I'm not putting any more of my money or any more of my time into their shit. I'm sure there could be people out there who are thinking, I don't know if I'm really, truly, if I'm actually a fan of the WWE right now. Because I know there's plenty of people that only watch the product. I guarantee you there's plenty of people that only watch the product, that only spend the money, and that still say that they're fans because they're trying to be loyal to the product because of what it used to be, because they loved it in the past. Even though they know in the back of their minds that it's garbage, they still have that childhood loyalty that they can't let go of. I had that myself. It took me a long time to admit that the WWE is not worth it. And I've taken absolutely all I could possibly take. You know, there's a lot of WWE fans. There's a lot of things that us WWE fans, well, me, former ex-WWE fan, there's a lot of things that not many people probably know, but there's a lot of, it's not easy being a wrestling fan nowadays. It's not easy being, especially a WWE fan. It's not easy to go to tell somebody, hey, I'm a wrestling fan, or I'm a WWE fan, in a public place. Because 9 out of 10 times, you're going to get made fun of for it. I used to get made fun of by my whole family whenever my parents would make fun of me for it. And I would defend it, even though in the back of my mind I knew that they were right, that it was garbage, that it was trash, that it was a waste of $45 or $49 or $50 or $55 fucking dollars, which it is right now. It is not worth it. If you don't like the product, please don't give them your money. If you don't enjoy the product, stop holding on to that childhood loyalty. Because believe me, if you stop holding on to that childhood loyalty and admit that it's shit and that it's garbage and that it's not worth your time, you will be a lot better off. Especially now that there's an alternative. It wasn't so easy back when TNA wasn't, especially when TNA wasn't around, and when TNA wasn't on broadcast television yet. It wasn't easy to admit it, because then what else are you gonna watch on Monday nights, or Thursday nights, or Friday nights? You know, it wasn't easy back then, but now there's an alternative. And even if you don't like TNA, there's Ring of Honor for certain people. It's only accessible to certain people. Ring of Honor. The problem with Ring of Honor is that it's only accessible to a limited amount of people. If the only reason you are watching the WWE right now, is the only reason that you're watching it is to hold on, is you're holding on to that childhood loyalty, you gotta let it go. It's not worth it. Now that there's alternatives, there's TNA, you know, even if there's only one wrestler that you like. Now on Monday nights, I don't give a fuck how the ratings are. First of all, the ratings don't matter, and if you think that they matter, you're an idiot. It's not a ratings war. Any person with any type of mental capacity knows that TNA Impact is not going to be able to compete with Monday Night Raw ratings-wise. You're a moronic jackass if you think that TNA has any chance, especially in the long run, of ever getting anywhere near WWE Raw's ratings every week. It's because WWE is far more well known than TNA, and yet there's still jackasses and morons out there that I've had to reply to comments to on other videos that have this idea that it's all about the ratings, that it's a ratings war, and that Raw beats TNA both times, both Monday night shows, they beat them in the ratings. So what? No shit, you knew that was going to happen. It's going to keep happening. And the only people that are saying that is the WWE fanboys who despise TNA, and who somehow in their sick minds they get enjoyment out of the garbage that WWE drives up your asses every week. My ass is sore now. In case you don't know yet, WWE just released a new policy today. They have banned chair shots to the head. This policy is so fucked up. I'm going to read this policy to you, and then I want you to tell me how much sense it makes to you. Tell me how much fucking sense in your mind this ridiculous policy makes to you. The intentional use. If someone intentionally gives a blow to the head to someone else, and it's deemed intentional, that person will be fined. What kind of sense does that make? Do they know it's professional wrestling? Do they know? Are they on crack? Do they have any idea? Do they realize that the two wrestlers in the ring, I don't care how many wrestlers in the ring, when they're in a rivalry, 9 out of 10 times they don't really have any animosity towards each other? I don't know how stupid these people can be. How retarded do you have to be? This policy makes no fucking sense whatsoever. It's ridiculous. I'm going to read this fucking thing to you, and you tell me what you think about this shit. Prevention programs and initiatives. Here we go. WWE has this is the official policy that the WWE and Impact Concussion Management Program. This is the official document that they released.